Folks, for those of you who are unaware of what Holy Mackerel is a sketch comedy show put together by the Church Militant, starring a guy in a suit with a fish for a head. And I have to be honest with you, it's kind of the proto-Skibbity toilet, and I kind of hate that that's a reference that is going to make sense if you're young. That's right, I'm hip with the kids. I just hurt my arm really badly. I'm so old. All right, let's jump into it. If you do not know what this is, let's get silly with it, huh? Oh, for additional context, the Church Militant is a far-right religious outlet that used to exist. It is now defunct. But it's basically the Catholic version of the Westboro Baptist Church. Incredibly hateful, sought to get anyone that didn't conform to their far-right politics kicked out of the Catholic Church and kicked out of Catholic events. Not nearly as recognized, but they did have a significant media presence. So anyway, let's check out episode 1. There are a lot of these episodes, and we found a great little archive of them over on archive.org. Full steam ahead. Who is he? Like, I'm not Catholic, but the entire point of Lent, I guess, is you give up meat but you can have fish. You can have fish, but you can't have meat. So basically, this fish figure in a suit is showing up to just ruin people's meat-eating experiences.
You know it's Friday, right? Oh, nah, no biggie.
Just a fucking assassin. The later episodes really get into a good storyline.
Can I take your order?
Hey, could I get a double bacon cheeseburger and a large fry?
Okay, wait, real quick. Number 1, these are way funnier than I thought they would be. I don't know how that happened. He is the Mac. Gotcha. Number 2, what the hell is up with this particular color of button-up? This color is amazing. Why aren't more people wearing this color in particular? Looks great.
On second thought, could you give me just scrap that fish sandwich? Give me a fish sandwich, please.
Okay, also, the fish man wants people to eat fish? Like, he wants people to eat things that he is.
What, do you like some fries with that?
Like, can we just, again, just to really reiterate, this is like if the Westboro Baptist Church, you know, the group of people who said, like the gays are going to burn in hell, and they showed up at, like, all kinds of funerals in order to, like, tell people they were going to hell. If they had, like, a comedy division, like, it's really genuinely surreal to me.
Dad, it's Friday.
You'll eat what I give you.
Yeah, fuck you, Dad. I don't listen to you. I listen to the Church Militant.
Holy Mackerel is secretly pro-trans.
Thanks for joining us on today's download.
I forgot this is the guy who ran the Church Militant, and I just always forget about his haircut. I just always forget about like his coiffed boy band haircut.
Have a good weekend.
This is the man who had to leave the Church Militant in disgrace because of his breach of moral etiquette for the church, and it was very much theorized that he had a romantic and possibly sexual relationship with Milo Yiannopoulos. We'll take a look at the interview that he did with Milo, and there is some sexual chemistry there. It's very weird.
God love you.
I'm starving. Let's go eat.
Any ideas for lunch?
I need to get something.
Oh,
Steak and shakes.
Steak and shake?
Oh, steak sounds good.
This is a bug.
Can we also just like pause for a moment and like take a moment to recognize, Christian Studio just has a gigantic golden idol erected in the corner. I don't know, seems weird, guys.
So, fish sandwiches?
Fish.
No meat. That's a good idea. I like it.
Milo Yiannopoulos is in an episode of this? Jesus Christ. Is this fetish content? Always a valid question to ask about this type of stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, the thought did cross my mind that perhaps it might be worth looking into the brand of these gloves. The gloves seem distinctive. And I just want to say, I've seen similar kink-related type of, wardrobe accessorizing in the past. And I would just suggest that if people want to maybe figure out if this is kink or fetish content, or fetish content, as the case might be, following up on these types of gloves might be might reveal the answer.
So, fish sandwiches?
Look, all I'm saying, guys, and you know that I'm right, is that when these shorts came out, we did not yet live in a post Guillermo del Toro Shape of Water world. Okay, we didn't know what was possible to achieve between women and fishmen. We didn't know. We didn't know what was possible and what would ignite the desires of far more than expected people here in America and abroad. But now we know. And so I think it is very well worth revisiting the idea that perhaps this is fetish content.
Fish.
No meat. That's a good idea. I like it.
I could eat fish. I could eat fish. Takes on a different context, doesn't it? Wait, I might be imagining the laugh track.
How was work?
Here you meet.
Well, it's over next week, man. It's not a big deal.
Aren't you afraid?
Afraid of what?
Holy mackerel.
That stupid fish? He attacks people at the studio. I'm in my own home right now. Catch up.
Fuck.
Sirloin beef patties. Enjoy the company.
Guys, I'm sorry, is Holy Mackerel the basic template for hit horror film, thriller films like You're Next? Because, guy showing up outside of a house unexpectedly in an animal mask. I've seen this movie before. This could be our guideline to predict what happens in the future, chat. This could be our sports almanac. That's a Back to the Future reference. The hills have gills.
Of my own home.
Oh, he's killing that man. I really think the time has come to examine whether or not this is fetish content. I just want to reiterate. Why the salads, though? But salads are fine, right? Like, I'm not a Lenta expert, but there were several innocent salads on that table. Why are the hot dogs in a pizza box? Look, they have to make do with what they have. But also the idea that, like, is the idea here that he lives inside of the Church Militant headquarters? Right? Like, that's the implication here. Like, he just exists in the room.
Lent is supposed to be voluntary. Growing up, we never forced it. We usually advised the sickly, the old, young children, and pregnant women not to.
Interesting. Well, thank you for the background, Quigley. I would put on my glasses, by the way, Archangel the Cobb, but I don't think I have them down here. I think I took them upstairs. Just this weird fish creature. Like, we're getting like this alternate universe version of Hellboy, and I'm kind of into it. Also, just a hello to Liv Agar. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. I'm just seeing that now. I'm so sorry. I'm a little slow. A lot of chats to look at, but thank you very much for being here, everybody. Get cozy. Hope you had a good stream, Liv. And folks, if you haven't, go check out Liv Agar. I'm probably putting the emphasis on the wrong vowels, but I'm doing my best. I'm just a humble country streamer. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I guess that is a good question, Jenna Sparks. Does the holy mackerel have the ability to sense when someone is eating not fish, and then like kind of like a spidey sense or a mackerel sense, as it were? Or is it just that everyone at the Church Militant is a bad Catholic or is not a non-observing Catholic? 100% yes. I choose to believe.
I'd take his meat on Friday.
No.
And since he's a holy mackerel, I think it's kosher.
No, Paladin. You know what the Shape of Water community missed out by not seeing holy mackerel.
Because you hate life.
I think he just likes tossing salads. Hey, hey.
for steak for lunch.
It's Friday.
I can't let it go to waste. Holy mackerel? Oh, my steak! Oh, it's mine!
Oh, terrifying.
Oh, man!
Was like, okay, am I imagining the sexual tension now? Have we memed about it so much that like I'm imagining this? They just like stared at each other like she was having a realization. You do not. Okay. No, it's real. It's real. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. There was a moment there. Yeah, she let him take the steak. Girl, no.
I do that, man.
Look, it's fish. I got a fish sandwich. I ordered fish.
Do you realize that because both he and the food are mackerel that he is seducing or strong-arming people into cannibalism by proxy?
That's what I was saying. You know, like this is some sick fetish on the part of Holy Mackerel in universe.
Fish is also meat. Just saying.
It is Exendu, but apparently not to Catholics. In the same way, maybe like, you know, the wafer you eat at communion isn't meat, but it is meat. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, real talk though, there is better editing in this than I would have ever expected.
I hate to admit it. This is making me want some fish.
Fair, like a good fish is tasty as hell. But like the editing in this is way better than it has any right to be. And I gotta say, as a connoisseur of bad media outlet attempts at comedy, this is at least entertaining, okay?
I've always thought that transubstantiation makes the Eucharist the original Beyond Meat.
True. And as a trans, I substantiate that. Now, I will say that on this channel, we have gone over things as obscure as the mobile oval, TYT's failed attempt at a workplace comedy filmed in 360-degree vision, okay? And that was dog shit. It was so bad. Literally every episode was agony. You can watch my coverage of that on this channel. I think there's a playlist on my channel dedicated to that, if I'm not mistaken. But gotta say, Holy Mackerel is clearing that bar. I'm sorry, the what? You heard what I said. I've made you guys watch the first episode of it before. And I mean, literally, they have an 8-episode series on their channel. The playlist itself only has less than 1,000 views on it. I'm just gonna click a random episode, and we're gonna go to the middle of it. Alright. And it's 360 vision, so you are the camera person for every watch through. It's about a recreation of the Oval Office.
Remember?
Oh yeah, that was right before they grilled Hillary for 11 hours, yeah.
It was a congressional hearing, not Benihana.
This is boring. I'm gonna go call about the new drapes.
I just think there's a better way to inform the public than with leaks.
Oh, you mean like reporters not doing reporting?
Oh, so reporters are the problem.
No, actually, Democrats are the problem. Always. Most of the time. Some of them. All of them.
Yeah, it's a will they, won't they romance between a Democrat and a Republican, true star-crossed lovers, a real Sam and Diane relationship. Anyway, we've watched a minute and a half of this, and it has felt like an eternity. So if you want to watch this, we've already gone over it on my channel. I just need you guys to know it's real. Chat didn't pay for this garbage. Fair. But like, look at the text transitions. Like that's pretty clean. Are they having a romance?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, it's you. What? It's 6 o'clock. So technically it's Saturday. Oh, come on. Listen, I'll say an extra rosary. It's a feast day. Yes, sir. It's
Almost
a feast day. Let's see which one it is.
Oh,
fair, hypervisor. Did Holy Mackerel just abducted that man and took him to confession? Oh, that looks foul. That sausage looks so bad.
No, 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 no! Marcus! Marcus! Oh, Marcus! Marcus! Marcus, open the door! Marcus! Marcus! Marcus!
Dude, you just...
Oh! Come on, Joe, I got a burger!
Sorry, Daddy, a little busy.
At least he's not abducting you to go to
Hello, everyone, and
confession
welcome
again.
to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. It's time for Catholics to take Lent seriously.
Stop. One more step. I'll eat it. I'll do it. I'll eat it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll shove all of this in my mouth.
I'll do it. I'll eat it. I will.
Lord! The Lord drop! Oh, God. Okay. So whoever said this was just an alternate version universe of Hellboy, you were 100% serious.
Oh man, that was a stressful week. I'm glad it's over. You guys want to do anything?
You know what I heard? I heard that if you try to eat meat on Fridays, that fish guy, what's his name? Holy Mackerel will show up.
Yeah, actually, I'm not really too sure. Charlie?
You guys have like short-term memory or something? Just last week, Holy Mackerel chased Joe Gallagher through the whole studio. You guys forget about that? Caused a whole mess?
Josh!
You know what? One of you eat this, okay? I dare one of you to eat this. And we'll see if Holy Mackerel appears and gets you.
Why don't you eat it?
I'm with Monica. You eat it.
Man, I love that we're getting names for all of our characters now. Like, we're getting background and backstory, and like some of them are like trying to hide that they know of the existence of Holy Mackerel, like he's some kind of like ghost that haunts the studio. We're getting some lore drops here.
But I asked you guys to eat it first.
What, are you scared? Are you
like they obviously ordered a pizza. They were aware that this was going to happen, as if they've all walked into a situation deliberately to test whether or not Holy Mac is in fact real, or if they were each individually seeing what they thought might be real. Guys, I think we're going to have to kill Holy Mackerel.
Chicken?
I'm not scared. I'm not scared, guys.
We're waiting. Eat up.
What if they order a cheese pizza? I think that'd be fine. See, now they all have seen him together. Except for him. If he learns to make extra shitty Christian rock, could he be Toby Mackerel? Yeah. Jesus, what is Holy Mac's like hate boner for this guy?
What? It's the octave of Easter. I can eat meat now.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the Okay, yeah, look, I'm sorry. There was questions about whether or not this was sexual, but we now are in leather daddy cow territory. And oh god, the cow is hot too. Yeah, look, we all know that that's how some of you are going to react to someone dressed in all leather. We all know it. What the F? They're just missing whips and chains, and I swear we're like 2 episodes away from that. Yeah, look, okay, I have no personal desire to actually seek out the answer to this question, but I do feel the need to say it out loud. There's a non-zero chance that someone has written smutty fanfic about this leather daddy cow and Holy Mac hooking up. And I just have to say, I'm not going to look that up to know whether it's true, but I know one of you is about to.
Hey Rodney, it's Friday. You can't eat meat.
Oh.
Fuck, dog.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, you're so big and strong, Mr. Cow. You're so vascular.
Finally, a clean kitchen.
Okay.
If I have to clean up one more burger patty, it's gonna be fish sticks for lunch.
Fish?
Here's your supper, pet. Gary Michael Voris, eat your fish.
I hate fish.
The world building that is accelerating at this point, like,
You knew the question was coming, so don't be mad. Assuming there's not anything on AO3, how many subs?
How many subs for me to make the entry? Okay, unironically, for the amount of time it would take me to actually write the fanfic, and you know I will, by the way. You know I will, because I delivered on Tucker Carlson B-movie
You knew
fanfic
the
for
question
you
was
guys.
coming, so don't be mad. Assuming there's not anything on AO3, how many subs?
I would do it for I would do it for 1,000 subs. Now, I know that's a high number, but trust me when I say there's a lot of territory to explore here. There's a lot of territory to explore here, and I am here committing to you guys that if we set out upon this journey and we made it to that faraway mount, that I will write a 10-chapter novella based on Holy Mac and a relationship between those two. I can't guarantee it will be good, but I'm just letting you guys know I will commit to this. Is a novella smut? A novella is a short novel. But yes, it would include steamy sex scenes. Jack, don't go that high. 1 chapter is fine. I don't know. There's a lot of characters here. You got Holy Mac. You got Holy Cow. You got old lady who cleans up and has a vendetta against Holy Mac. You've got the director of this operation desperately struggling with his sexuality and who is in no way resembling anyone living or dead. Just desperately trying to keep this studio afloat as a wide variety of scandals hit over and over and over again. On top of that, you have a tight group of friends, each doubting that Holy Mac even exists, slowly coming to the realization that not only does he exist, that he operates along some kind of supernatural set of rules. Is he of this world? Is he of the next? Is he of the angels or is he of the devils? Is he of both? A creature of multiple worlds. One can only imagine. A story about the forces of heaven and hell colliding here on Earth, the one place that they can briefly touch and hold hands. A world where both good and evil are permitted. A world where sinners and the pure mingle and get each other a little bit dirty and a little bit clean in the process.
To my office now.
So Holy Mackerel can be like summoned, like he's a professor at like he's like a person that works here.
Oh, good morning, Holy. Have a seat.
I'm sorry, his first name is Holy. His in-universe first name is first name Holy, last name Mac. Wait, is this guy God? No, this is Michael Voorhees, who runs the Church Militant.
All right, this is one of those conversations that's really not pleasant, but we just need to have this. Look, I know you have good intentions. I know you don't want people eating meat on Fridays during Lent, but it's your methods. You know, you somehow got in your head this idea that you can go around and, knock food out of people's hands, and, you just can't do it. You can't send hamburgers flying all over the place and hot dogs and turning tables over. You can't do any of this. And, it's become a problem. And it's become a problem because it's now landed on my desk. And if it lands on my desk, I have to deal with it. So we're pretty capable of sort of policing ourselves around here. We don't need you running around sort of making sure that things, everybody's doing the right job. So, Holy, what I'm trying to tell you is you're fired.
Okay, again, so many questions. He was on the payroll? Like, you cut him a check. Were you paying him with human dollars? If so, was his official job to knock food out of people's hands? Yeah, was he getting 6 figures?
Yeah, sorry. Turn in your keys. Let's go.
Oh my god. Oh, he's back at his apartment. Okay, but this would be as bizarre as like if a human kept like a smaller human as like a pet. This is weird. No, his loan shark loans are past due. Oh, no, he's deep in debt. Oh no. Girl, it's not worth it. This wasn't worth it. No. This is truly the Dark Knights. The Dark Knight of Holy Max. That's not his pet, it's his son? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You haven't met the loan shark yet? Oh, fuck, it's gonna be a pun, isn't it? Oh, fuck, the loan shark is gonna be a pun.
I have sinned. I ate meat on Friday. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Okay. Anything else?
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a week since my last confession.
It's been 2 weeks since my last confession.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
It's been 45 minutes since my last confession.
This Friday, for breakfast, I had chicken.
I had a Whataburger cheeseburger on Friday, even though it's a Friday during Lent.
I ate meatloaf on Friday.
I had with my waffles. It just felt like the perfect combination.
I just couldn't help it. It was my mother's
Oh my god.
I had a French onion soup on Friday, and I didn't realize until afterwards that it may have been beef broth.
After that, for lunch, I had pizza. It was a Meat Lovers.
Friday morning, I had a bite of a breakfast sausage.
I was going to go for the veggie pizza, but when I saw all that meat, the bacon, the hamburger, gristle it together perfectly.
I felt bad about it. All day I ate broccoli.
Then for dinner, I had a hamburger.
And for these and for all my sins, I'm truly sorry.
And then for dessert, I had a chocolate bacon shake.
For these sins and all the sins of my past life, I'm sorry.
The meat, the fat, just slid right down.
Father,
Girls, stop over-describing the sensations of the meat. Stop it.
sinned. The holy mackerel.
That meat slid right down my gullet. Ayo.
Wasn't there on Friday to keep me from eating meat, so I ate a burger.
Do you know why we don't eat meat on Friday?
For penance?
Well, not necessarily. It's because Jesus died on Friday, and in order to prepare ourselves for the reception of the body, blood, soul.
Okay, I have to be 100% real with you guys. This is how I would portray someone who is going to be revealed later on in a low-budget film as the obvious bad guy. You know, like the unseen shadow who lurks in the confessional booth. It wasn't the priest.
Divinity of Christ, we pull away from the things that we love on this earth so we can focus on the things of heaven.
Well, yeah, I feel really bad about it.
Don't feel too bad. Don't beat yourself up. But I'll tell you, for your penance, I want you to look at the body of Christ, and I want you to kind of contemplate why he died for us. And I want you, maybe you can even get a wristband or something like that that you can use to remind yourself that it's Friday.
Thank you, Father.
When you're eating meat, you're eating Jesus. I want you to think about eating Jesus. Okay? Anytime you think about eating that tasty, thick, juicy meat, you think about eating Jesus. Wait, is this going to be porn? That's what, like, this is fetish content. I do like that Holy Mac, regardless of the circumstance, is wearing a suit. I think that it's classy. Wait, I want to see what's on his resume. Okay. From Flounder Lake Drive. Okay. A dedicated and hardworking employee with long-standing experience in a fast-paced media environment. Goal-oriented and task-focused. I'm able to work well as an individual or a team. Would prefer to work in a positive environment with coworkers who are respectful of laws, regulations, and dietary restrictions. Like, the editing in this is genuinely good. Like, this is a clever little transition scene. Oh god. Do you know the way? The Legend of Zelda. Oh my god, the meme.
You've got mail.
Oh no, the wristbands. Do you suppose at the time they were aware of what wristbands mean?
Expected in court just as he arrived at the FBI blocks from here. According to court records made public this morning, Alex Vanderswan lied.
What would Holy Mac do? Fuck me.
Hey everybody, I just made these wristbands to remind us to not eat meat on Fridays of Lent, because the holy mackerel's not around anymore. So here you go, Monica.
Oh wow, cool.
Hey, Simon. Nice seeing you. Sound guy. Thanks for showing up. Sean, Lindsay, Todd.
Like, this is so close to being an actual, like, The Office spin-off. Like, we're so close. It would just take like a slight push.
I did not eat meat. It's not true. It's ridiculous. I did not eat meat. I did not.
Oh, hi, Rod. Hey, Charlie, what's up? Here.
The fuck, we got a reference to The Room in here? Let's go! Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. If the right had continued to meme this good, we'd be in some real trouble right now. Good thing we aren't in real trouble. Don't think about the events going on around us right now. Right now, we're here enjoying Holy Mac. We'd be in real trouble if they could meme like this still. Mr. Fluffy Wolf, thank you for the $10 super chat.
Have a wristband.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
This will be perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh my god, what? What is this butt rot?
What would the holy mackerel do?
What the fuck is this? Okay, did this scene need to be 5 minutes long? No. Oh wait, I just got it. It's supposed to be Office Space. They're doing Office Space, but with meat. Okay, I get it now. You know, when Donald Trump ended the war on protein, this was the war he was talking about.
Oh, hey guys. I forgot my key. Well, Max and Jason are right in.
I love that this lady just decided that was going to be her thing. That was just going to be the thing that her character does. What a bizarre acting choice, but you know, I admire the stick-to-itiveness of it.
There and they won't let me in. I've been knocking for like a minute.
That's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got mine. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm good.
good.
I got you.
Oh, thanks.
You know, Vorse was really upset last week when we made that big mess in the kitchen with all the meat everywhere. He said he was gonna take care of it himself.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Guys, what's wrong with you? I was out there for a long time. This isn't funny, okay? Don't do that to me again. I think something's wrong with them.
Guys?
Max?
You guys okay?
Hey, Jason?
Guys?
What's going on, guys?
Do they have the meat sweats? Are we about to have like a genuine like? Are we about to have like a zombie apocalypse movie in Holy Mag? Is that what's about to happen here?
Hey.
I don't know why I allowed myself to hope. Okay, we've now officially entered into the universe of Troll 2. I hope some of you understand that reference.
Holy salmon in these trouts. Holy cod. Holy perch. No bacon.
We're really getting experimental with this. Also, real talk, did they have a brand deal with Subway to advertise? Because we've seen an awful lot of Subway stuff in these videos.
You have a great resume. We'd love to have you here on the Real Estate for Life team. You know, we've got 900 experienced
I did catch the
faith-based
Seinfeld
agents
reference.
to help customers all over the world. It's Friday today, so you can start on Monday.
Holy Mackerel's got a job at Real Estate for Life.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna go make some copies. By the way, I can never eat a whole one of these sandwiches. If you'd like half, please help yourself.
Oh, man.
And I do insist that you eat half my sandwich. I wouldn't want it to go to waste.
No! He worked so hard for this job.
Never mind.
This does feel like parody. Come up for dinner. We'll talk it over. Meat emoji, meat emoji, meat emoji. Oh man, I love getting invited over for dinner, and the entire meal is in the emojis. Oh man, Mom, you didn't know. You didn't know. Don't send that to your son. This is fetish content. This is fetish content. You cannot convince me otherwise. Girl, he eating out that pizza. What the fuck? Stop! Oh yeah, this show is serving all right.
I ate meat again on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was thinking more with my
flesh
belly than
calls
with
to
my
me.
brain.
I'll tell you gotta stop trying to think with your brain and start thinking with your heart.
Oh, okay.
You know, for your penance, I'd like you to do something that's going to help you focus on the passion of our beloved Lord. Perhaps you can say the Divine Mercy Chaplet. Would you be willing to do that?
Oh no, he's being evicted. He'll have to go back to living in the sea. Big Mac, we've been roommates for many years now. However, the current financial problems have drained my bank account. I can no longer cover your half of the house payment. As a result, and with much regret, I have moved out. I was unable to prevent the banks from taking the house. I was too embarrassed to bring this up to you earlier, for which I apologize. Don't worry about paying me back for the house payment. I understand it is difficult to find a job out there. I'll pray that you catch a great job and get back on your own two flippers. Your friend Jonah and the whale. Okay, I get that. But also the disturbing accusation that this manfish walks on flippers instead of feet. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
Dear Big Mac, we've been
his fish twink left.
Roommates for many years now. However, the current financial problem
his little fish, the little fish guy was paying all the rent. Dog
have drained my bank account. I can no longer cover your half of the house payment. And as a result, with much regret,
Yes, this reflects the 2008 financial crisis, when the subprime mortgages tanked the entire U.S. economy, and Obama left us all high and dry, only bailing out the banks and not bailing out the people who lost their houses. Many people lost everything. The job markets imploded. Holy Mac is a story about that implosion.
Moved out. I was unable to prevent the banks from taking the house, and I was too embarrassed to bring this up to you earlier, for which I apologize. Don't worry about paying me back for the house payment. I understand it's difficult to find a job out there. I will pray that you catch a good job and get back on your own two flippers. Your friend, Jonah.
How does the goldfish make money? I assume It's on the same way this goldfish made money in 2023. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Japanese YouTubers' pet fish commit credit card fraud against owner while playing Pokemon. Basically, this Japanese YouTuber set up a way for the fish to do inputs on like a Nintendo Switch, and the random inputs of the fish managed to hack his Nintendo account and commit credit card fraud. I'm assuming that's how that's how Holy Mac's roommate was making dough. These people just crave meat more and more. It's, you know, it's getting a little bit ridiculous. Like, is there genuinely a zombie outbreak at this point? Like, is that why they crave meat so?
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, hey, Rodney.
What's in the box, Charlie?
Okay, we're doing a 7?
Just my lunch.
Is it a meat lunch, Charlie?
A meat lunch. As opposed to a meat cute.
It's,
Give it to me. No. Give me that. I'm not supposed to be eating that. No, we're gonna get chicken out of the sound. Can't eat that. You're not supposed to be eating it. It's Friday of Lent. I'm so hungry. I don't care. Offer it up. You're Catholic. Doesn't matter.
You're Catholic. You can't be doing this. But it tastes so good in my mouth.
With your heart, not with your stomach, Charlie. With your...
Oh no. Oh, this poor lady.
I'm sure turns smoking at all metaphorical about this church of ex-gays craving meat so much. I don't think the creator was making a statement at all.
Nope.
You tell him, sister. Look at that cute dog, though.
This is all great information. Mark,
Yeah? Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, I know. I know. Hello? I took the day off. That's not my problem. Come here, Lucy.
That's why I have union representation. Oh no! Holy! See, now look at what he's been reduced to, folks. No longer is he wearing the fetish gloves of old, now he's just wearing normal leather gloves. Which can also, in a pinch, be fetish leather gloves, but not quite as solidly in the old category. He has feet. Does he have feet or does he have flippers? We can't tell because they're in shoes.
Rodney, report to my office immediately.
Pray for me.
He's got actual human skin on his arms. Doesn't prove what's on his legs. You should sell feet pics. Sell me those flipper pics, boy. Oh, he's just gonna kill that man. Do a murder.
You're listening to a young AG extreme show. Fight!
This is baffling me.
How'd it go? He put me on probation until the end of Lent.
Charlie, report to my office now.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Oh shit. God, is that you? God himself has
Forgive me,
empowered
Father,
Holy
for
Mac.
I've sinned. I took your advice from the last time
Mm-hmm.
to listen to my heart instead of my stomach.
Okay.
Somebody was going to eat meat on Friday, and I got really angry about it. So I made a fried chicken mess all over the studio.
I see. Who gives you the right to determine how someone else fasts or does penance on Friday? I would strongly suggest that you worry about yourself and direct your energy, your passion to bring yourself closer to Christ.
Are we gonna get dark Holy Mac? Like, are we gonna get unholy Mac?
Look at yourself first. Because if you can change yourself, if you can bring yourself to a greater love of God, and
Stop trying to seduce us with your syrupy, sweet, gravelly voice.
a greater understanding, you'll teach by example. That's the better way to teach somebody. So I don't want you to do that anymore. Stop trying to govern everyone else for your penance. Why don't you go before the Blessed Sacrament and just speak to our Lord about how much you love him and thank him for all the good things he's given you in your life. And after 2 minutes, your penance will be complete.
I just really want the twist to be that the guy in the confessional booth is not their priest and is in fact like the devil, trying to get them to eat more meat.
Holy mackerel, impact. Holy mackerel, I'm waiting.
Holy Mac has become blue collar now. A real working fish.
You don't look like you've been out of work for very long.
is this going to turn into a Saw situation? Is this man like dying of cancer and wants to teach Holy Mac how to really enjoy life? Are we going to get a Saw trap?
Did you get canned on your previous job?
You can't say get canned to a fish, man. It's horribly offensive.
Sorry, Holy. I don't mean to offend, but you know, I lost a job once. It was the best job I ever had. It meant the world to me, but I discovered that it really wasn't my purpose.
Looks like this guy's been canceled.
You see, I needed to learn that I had to love my wife, my children, to love God and be an example of Christ in the family. You have a family, don't you? No?
Neither do I. All of mine died in a mysterious and inexplicable fire that I still deny I had anything to do with.
Well, you got some friends, don't you? Okay. Well, you're important to those friends, aren't you? You make an impact in their life, hey? Well, don't you think you should get back to them? What do you mean you don't know? What's with...
I want there to be like an additional twist here that brings us Dark Mac, you know, like the camera pans down and his like ankle is shackled to like the ground, you know, like just something really out of left field.
This indecision. Holy?
Do you know what it means to be lonely, Holy? Do you know what it means to not have known the touch of a woman for many years? Do you know how desperately lonely you get, Holy? How you do anything for a friend? Or maybe a little bit more.
You know, Lent's almost over. And most people think Lent's about giving up candy or, you know, offering something up. But really, it's about doing something at a higher level and giving up something menial so that you can gain spiritual benefit from it. If the seed has to fall to the ground and die in order for it to bear fruit, then I think you have to give up this menial job and go back to what you're good at doing. Because you got people back at work, eating meat on Fridays, going to confession every 45 minutes. Is that good? No. It's just going to hurt them. So where do we go from here? Holy mackerel. You got to get back to your friends. I've got an idea. You're a fish out of water.
I've got an idea. Begins grabbing a heavier wrench, feeling the weight of it, denying. Nah, this one isn't good. This one. Now this one's good. You're a long way from home, aren't you, Holy?
It's almost like John 6. You're a fish, and you want them to eat fish. You've studied the art of fasting.
The vibes of this are so, like, rancid. Like, I'm waiting for this guy to be, like, a monster.
Here's what you need to do. When you're stronger, you say to them, my name is Holy Mackerel. You filleted my father. Prepare to dine.
No, we're done. We're done. We're done. I can't. I can't. That was painful. What the hell? You filleted my father, prepared to dine. Why is he handing this man a wrench like he's telling Holy Mac to beat his coworkers to death with a wrench? Because that's the unspoken thing that's being communicated to me.
What are you waiting for?
Go get him, Tiger.
Go. Feed your 5,000. So long. Thanks for all the fish.
Oh, Douglas Adams reference. All right, okay. These people have clearly done the comedy readings and understand it sufficiently enough to, make something that's marginally entertaining. Is a ratchet? I don't care.
What the neighbors are thinking.
You could have at least given him a ride, man. He helped you fix your car.
I thought I'd never get rid of that fish.
He gets in the car, starts slowly driving after him, beginning to run him down. It's the only time he truly feels alive.
What a strange line of work you guys have. I'm waiting for the neighbor's dog to come out and attack him. It's a big golden lab. That'll be good footage.
It's really sinister.
Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby.
Lord, why can't I resist the siren call of tasty, delicious, succulent meat? How much of this is there? That's a great question. We are on episode... I don't know what episode... We're on episode 6 of season who knows what. It appears that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52 more episodes left. So, strap in, folks. So many tabs. I have a big show I prep every day. We threw it all in the garbage for this. Is this like an Octodad situation where he's clearly not a human being, but he's trying to act like a human? This is just how he thinks humans walk?
You're a fish out of water. Go back what you good at doing.
That's how I walk. Wait, gonna be real with you. Jack doesn't have that many tabs open. Real quick, I have them grouped up.
I have brought you here to go over the plan. The Vega Market switcheroo. They close at 11 p.m. and within 5 minutes they'll be out the front door. Trey, you'll be in the alleyway. That is where you're going to enter through the back door. Lindsay, you are coming up in the sneaky
Yeah, man,
van.
you'll get to enter through the back door.
Dave? Thanks for being prepared, Dave. Anyway.
We're not beating the fetish allegations, are we?
You are going to distract them when they come out of the front door so that it'll leave me just enough time to somersault roll through the front door into this area here. That's where my lockpick set I ordered from Amazon Prime is going to come in handy. Lockpick the doors, then the alarm is going to go off. But I have the codes to disarm the alarm that I got from Intel.
What intel?
I'm glad you asked that, Lindsay. I made small chit-chat with the owner all week, and I got a lot of information out of him, including his anniversary date, his daughter's birth date, and the year, make, and model of his antique car. The codes have got to be one of those. Anyway, once we're in, guys, that is when we replace all the meat in the Vega Market with their tofu equivalents.
And then when I buy my pepperoni pizza, it'll be tofu-peroni pizza.
Exactly. When we all inevitably forget that it's Friday on Friday and we go and we get meat food at the Vega Market, it won't
Why are you calling it meat food, man? Stop.
Actually be meat. It'll be tofu.
Isn't it still a sin if we think we're eating meat?
See, you could make the case that, there's knowledge and consent, but you can't make the case that there's grave matter.
Isn't this theft?
Well, sure, we're taking the meat, but we're replacing it with much more valuable and expensive tofu. We're actually giving to them.
Isn't there a thing called, the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not swap meat for tofu or something?
Yeah, I remember that one being quoted a lot down at a truck stop. That was really popular for some reason.
Get out of here. Come on. Who invited you? Guys,
yeah,
don't
the meat
listen
swap.
to him, okay? This is a foolproof plan.
It's foolproof!
Exactly.
Attention, everybody. It's time to meet in the chapel, and I have a surprise for everyone.
Oh, I like surprises.
No, we should plan. Guys, where are you going? We need to plan. Guys.
The rare, unheard of 11th commandment.
We have time for chapel time.
Yeah, it was on the tablet Moses dropped.
Rob the Vega Market of all of its meat and replace it with tofu so that we don't eat meat on Friday. It's perfect. It'll be perfect.
Stop it. Get in there.
What is this? What, is Holy Mackerel here to punish me for being bad at Lent?
As Holy Mackerel knelt before the altar,
Oh no.
Charlie saw the crucified Christ, veiled in purple. Mea culpa, mea culpa, mea maxima culpa. It was at that moment Charlie realized he traded so many opportunities for grace for mere meat. However, as Good Friday approaches, so too, a new opportunity for redemption. Michael Voris saw the change of heart, and he gave Holy Mackerel his job back.
Wait, what was the change of heart? Holy Mac literally didn't change a goddamn thing. Holy Mac left, got told you were 100% right, King. Go back, get your job. And then he did. He didn't change or grow. He just walked back in and they gave him his job back. Oh, Michael Vorey is being real hands-on with this one. What a shock.
All past transgressions were just forgotten. But that's not all. Guess who answered Holy's ad for a new roommate?
It's Jonah!
It was almost as if things were back to normal, but even better.
O my Jesus, forgive us our sins, save us from the fires of hell.
Lead all souls into heaven, especially those in most need of thy mercy. I'd like to dedicate this next decade to our friend the Holy Mackerel in thanksgiving for the reminder that he gives us that we need to make sacrifices during Lent.
Do you think they ever got drunk? And
But most importantly,
definitely.
because he's an example of Christ's love for us.
You're basically the second coming, Holy. That tension is still there, right? Like I'm not making it up when I say the tension is still here, right? Like she's given all the signs. And he's reciprocating.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Yeah, she wants the Shape of Water, this bitch.
Holy cow! We're fasting. It's Good Friday. Get out of here.
You'll have... Oh my god. Wait, I'm sorry. I was about to make an orgy joke and now we're cutting away to a children's bedroom. Okay, alright.
The end. Now I think you ought to go to sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think you ought to go to sleep, you little bastard.
All right. Okay. All right. So long.
Grandpa? Maybe Holy Mackerel can come back next year.
As you wish.
Oh, God.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. My last confession was 1 week ago. I devised a plan to I tried to put on a heist to break into the Vegamart and replace all the meat with tofu.
Have you ever eaten tofu? Are you out of your mind? That is way too much of a penance to give anybody. Maybe I should give you. Eat tofu for the next 2 months. That'll be your penance. How would you like that? You can't go around and force people to eat tofu. I mean, there's nothing you can...
Man, the hate... Like, if anyone is ever curious about, like, the fucking hate boner, like, a lot of folks in the Christian nationalist movement have for, like, meat alternatives or, like, just wanting to eat more fruits and veggies and not have, like, a meal with meat in it sometimes, like, it started early, guys.
do to make it taste good.
Yeah, the whole backlash against soy products in general.
But it's like imitation crab meat. It's just junk. So, why don't you just worry about yourself?
What the fuck is wrong with tofu? You have to remember, none of these people know how to season, and none of these people know how to cook tofu. And they don't care to learn.
Instead of worrying about everybody else. Otherwise, believe me, I will give you a penance to eat tofu for the rest of your life if I have to. But don't ever do that to anybody else. And to make a heist? What kind of nut are you?
is a hoot vegan here. It's pretty bizarre. Holy cow as himself, yeah. Oh man, 2018, a more innocent time. 8 fucking years ago, chat.
Hey, holy mackerel! Good to see you, man! Boom! Hey, how you doing? It has been terrible without you. It is good to see you back. Is that a burger? Dude,
burger.
You of all people should know. No burgers on a Friday.
No burgers on a Friday,
mate. Canon 1251. All Fridays are days of abstinence unless that Friday falls on a solemnity, which of course, Friday in the octave of Easter is. Good call, holy mackerel. Good call. Thank you.
Man, I really don't feel safe knowing that this character was carrying a knife the entire time. The leather daddy cow is it's just
It's that
disturbing.
time of year again. Lent. A time of sacrifice, prayer, and almsgiving. The St. Michael's crew have been through some rough times, but also some fun times. But more importantly, they have been through a lot of spiritual growth. Self-discipline and mastery of one's passions, growing in humility to know one's own faults, and charity for the other. All seems well and good at the studio, but Lent is a time to do more, to pray more, to give more. If you're lucky during Lent...
Oh fuck, I forgot that Holy Mac has the ability to shoot lasers out of his eyes. I forgot! Also, for those of you wondering about the possibility of fan fiction arising from this, typically during the summertime, I have been had like a 2-week vacation that I go on with my family. And perhaps during whatever month that 2-week vacation falls on, we'll have our push towards our goal. If we hit the goal during that month, then I will use some of my time during that vacation period to write up the fan fiction, as it were. There you go. That's how this will work. If you guys remember and bring it up to me.
You already know what you should do. But if you're even more lucky, what you should do will be put right in front of your face.
You can't. And then what you'll have to do will be put right in front of your face. Cuts to a glory hole.
You go and grab a cup?
Nah.
You gave up coffee for Lent?
No. I gave up everything.
Well, I didn't.
I gave up everything for Lent. My friends, my family, my income. When I leave here tonight, I'm going to be living in the dumpster out back.
You're looking slim.
Thanks.
I gave up the Beatles for Lent.
Cool story, bro.
Excuse me. I'm running late. I'm on a deadline. Sorry. I need to get some coffee.
I gotta hurry up. Okay, how's it going, guys? How's it going? All right, bye. Whoa.
Wow. I think he started vaping.
Yeah. Where did I leave that computer mouse? My mouse! Did I leave it in the fridge next to my tuna kale salad again? Man, Holy, you always got our backs. Thank you.
This is why phrasing is really important. Man holy, not a great phrase.
All right. I gotta go. I'm running late.
Oh shit! It's the loan shark. The loans are coming due.
You may speak.
Our accountants found an issue with one of our clients.
Which client?
St. Michael's Media, Church Militant. Due to an error in the system, their payments have not been applied to their loan. It should be really easy to fix.
No. They should have read the fine print on the loan agreement. We will return their payments and send Church Militant a notice informing them that they have failed to fulfill their end of the contract.
Yes, sir.
And another thing. I'll need new business cards. They should say, Loan Shark, CEO of Church Militant.
Okay.
I love that this organization that it was not doing well financially made the villain of their comedy sketch series the banks. Masked Songbird, church culture can be deeply bizarre.
You know, I hate to say it, but I think this is going to be an easy Lent. Not that it should be, but everything seems good and dandy.
Well, it's true that the last few Lents have been very fruitful, a good learning experience. But there's always room for more spiritual growth.
I know, but I don't see where it could go bad from here.
Attention, everyone. If you could all stop what you're doing right now and listen, I have some important news. I, Michael Voice, will no longer be in charge here at Church Militant. There was an issue with our expansion loan, and now we don't own our building, our equipment, or our website. We all have a new boss who will be here any second now to run the day-to-day operations. Now, I know this may come as a shock to
Yeah, it is strangely apolitical content from an organization that was classified by the Southern Poverty Law Center as a hate group. You know? Like, the National Catholic organizations literally condemned the Church Militant as not being actually Catholic.
you, but please treat our new CEO with respect because he's going to be signing your checks. We'll still carry out our same mission of exposing lies and falsehoods, of showing the world the truths of the church. So when you see him today, introduce yourself to our new boss, Loan Shark.
Excuse me. How rude. Allow me to introduce myself. I am your new boss, Loan Shark, CEO of Church Militant.
Sorry, back late from lunch. What'd I miss?
Man, you don't get paid enough to care. He's just like any one of us. All of our cars look like this. Wait, I mean, guys, some conservatives like The Legend of Zelda too, you know? There's a not insignificant number of conservatives who love Twinks, okay? They love them. They can't get enough of them. And Legend of Zelda got Twinks up the wazoo.
$4.98.
Looks like you'll need a loan.
Oh, he's okay. All right.
Good. Good.
Who's a little pay piggy? Who's a little pay piggy?
Hey, Charlie. Oh, what you got there?
Oh, breakfast.
Okay. You got that pre-production list from Mic'd Up?
Let me see. If I know I have it here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere.
Look, world building. He has a Link action figure in this nondescript glass vial, all by itself. And I think, like, he's got Link and then what appears to be the Virgin Mary side by side. I think Link is a little bit bigger, though.
Do you need it right now? Because I can't seem to find it.
Yeah, I do. I didn't make my deadline, so Loan Shark loaned me another hour. So now I owe him 2 hours.
Why 2?
Also, Two Dads Kissing, the emote you sent me is so lewd. But I'm here for it. I like it. It can stick around.
2 hours.
Because that shark, he takes interest on a loan. I suggest you never, don't ever get a loan from him. Because his interest rates are going to blow you out of the water.
Gonna blow you? Tell me more. Why is it in a glass jar, though? You know why. You know why. Why was that My Little Pony in that glass jar? You know why!
Loan Shark?
Yes?
I'd like to pay back the loan. Here's $5.
I cannot accept this. According to the terms and services, you must pay the loan back in full. Not a penny less. So your loan was $5 and adding compound interest and adjusting for inflation, you owe $8.67.
Oh, I wonder if this is their way of, criticizing the concept of paying interest. You know, this could be usury. The Church Militant is far enough right that perhaps they're the flavor of Christian that finds usury to be an unforgivable sin, and therefore loans. Yeah, I bet that's where this is going.
But I don't have $8.67.
I didn't connect that until just now.
Then I suggest you go and earn a hard stay pay. Charlie. Oh, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. I can tell you're having a rough time keeping up with your responsibilities. You're running late to work, scrambling to meet deadlines, and spending your check on junk food. And you know that desk of yours? It's disastrous.
Okay, but for real though, that desk is like a safety hazard. He has just a knife sitting on his desk, man.
How do you think a shark like me stays at the top of the food chain? I'll tell you how. because I can smell a single drop of insecurity in the water from a mile away.
That's right, Charlie. He tops the food chain.
And where I find an aimless, hopeless fish swimming around in this great sea, I chomp down on every opportunity to capitalize on the situation. So let me loan you some advice, Charlie. Don't be an aimless fish. Yeah, told him.
Holy? What are you doing mopping the floor?
Is the loan shark going to become an anti-Semitic stereotype? I have no idea. There's a possibility, though.
Loan shark demoted you to janitor? Oh man, that guy is vicious. Oh man, let me tell you about it. I am in such a world of hurt right now. Hey, Holy, I need some help, man. Like, I'm in some deep water. Right now, as we speak, I'm racking up all this interest on a loan that I took out, and I don't get my check till next week. And by then, I'm going to owe Loan Shark so much money, like an outrageous amount. And that's just the beginning of my problems. Like, Rodney needs this mic'd up paperwork, and I can't seem to find it at my desk. I don't know what I did with it. And I'm going to have to stay after with him to help out with all that. But I'm not going to be able to do that because I got laundry to do at home, like a huge pile of laundry in my room. Oh, I got to sort through all of that. Everything is just so chaotic. Holy? Holy?
Oh man, so cool, dude! A Night Crusader with an with an AK. Let's go, dog! Yeah, man. By the way, these guys have now become like the #1 posters on X. It's just, for whatever reason, the billionaires of the world are listening to their racist screeds.
I was thinking the other day about if you ever stopped for a moment to notice all the disorder around us. Well, I got...
Oh my fucking god, it's a Jordan Peterson video. Sort out your life and clean your room. Holy fuck.
I got to tell you something, bucko. If you think for 1 minute that you're not to blame for all the chaos in your life, oh boy, are you in for it, man.
Holy Mac gave this guy a goddamn Jordan Peterson video to fix his life.
You can't bring order out of the chaos if your spiritual room is a mess.
Wait, why is he Kermit? Because through the medium of puppetry, we are able to encapsulate the Dragon of Chaos. You are able to harness it through the medium of artistry and ride it with your creative prowess to whatever destination you would like to go. In essence, much like Falcor from the Neverending Story, the Dragon of Chaos can only be tamed by one who is there, with an open heart and an open mind, someone who has mastered themselves, body and soul. And that can be achieved by anyone. And the first step, of course, is to clean one's room, because it is only by making oneself the master of their own space can one truly begin to befriend the Falcor that is our individualized Dragon of Chaos.
You need to sacrifice some time and bring about that order. But if you think spiritual warfare is a walk in the park, you're sorely mistaken, bucko. You have to sort out your spiritual life and clean your room.
Does he actually talk about that shit, Jack? This is from the Jordan Peterson Academy.
So I want to tell you a little bit more about this idea of chaos. So here's the schema. You have the archetypal sun, and we'll get to why it's masculine and not feminine. And that's also taken me a long time to crack, because the women in this class have always asked me, well, the hero in mythological stories is male. Where does that leave women? And I never knew what to say about that exactly. You can look at Sleeping Beauty, for example. The
answer is actually quite simple. All women are in fact sons. All of us together are sons. There is no male or female within Jesus Christ. There is only man and God.
That story. And Sleeping Beauty is rescued by a prince. And you can think of that prince at two levels of analysis simultaneously. You can think about it as an actual male who plays that role, but you can also think about it as the exploratory, assertive, and courageous part of the feminine psyche that's necessary to bring unconsciousness up into consciousness.
And you all thought I was joking with the bit I was doing, but I wasn't. That's actually his argument. He's like, on the one hand, it can literally refer to males, and on the other hand, it can refer to more of these metaphysical properties that the feminine brain can produce.
The story works perfectly across both those levels of analysis. So, and that is the classic way, I would say, of explaining this particular mode of representation. So this map isn't predicated on the Beauty and Beast story, and I don't know what to do about that at the moment. But whatever, we're going to go with this map for the time being, because it's been the dominant one. You have the archetypal son who's hero and adversary. That's Cain versus Abel, for example. It's Abel versus Cain, hero versus adversary. And then that dyad, right? That hostile brothers, that's the motif, mythological motif that lays out. It's a very common mythological motif. That's nested inside the social order of order versus tyranny, and that's nested inside the destruction and creation of nature. And then all of that is nested inside the dragon of chaos. And so it's interesting, because you say, this is the entity.
How have I gone my whole
that knows, and that's
how have I gone my whole life and never heard this talk? Well, because this is 1 3-minute long clip from a 2-hour long lecture. The thing that Jordan Peterson really pioneered was having a multi-hour long podcast that was just so long that people wouldn't watch the whole thing, generally speaking, unless they were already people who were prone to agree with Jordan Peterson, right? And yeah, so that's probably why you've never seen this particular clip before. I have watched some of his lectures. They're all dog shit, by the way, and I can tell you this stuff comes up constantly.
I can tell you half of time keeping up with responsibilities. Aimless, hopeless, swimming around this great sea. It's the facts. Don't be an ace.
You have to sort your spiritual life and clean your room.
I love that in this circumstance, God couldn't get this man to turn his life around, but Jordan B. Peterson could. Oh, the reason Jordan Peterson's psychology, talks make no sense is because he bases all of his psychology takes off of Carl Jung and, Jungian psychoanalysis, and thus uses that lens to then talk about stories and myth making, despite the fact that long ago Carl Jung and Jungian analysis writ large were relatively debunked in pretty much every sphere. So really all he's doing is coming up with his own lens of literary analysis, which is, interesting, I guess, but it doesn't tell you much about the human condition or human psychology. Yeah, I liked Metaphor Refantasio a lot, okay? You can use Carl Jung and archetypes as like story beats and story analysis, and like you can have some fun with it. But I don't think it really works when you're trying to, like, I don't know, turn young men's lives around and make larger points about actual society. Great for story, not great for therapy, and definitely not great for sociology LARPing as psychology. What about young men? True. Oh shit, he's finding the money to pay off his loan by cleaning his room.
Your dirty room is the archetype of your dirty soul when you're not going to confession. So when you go to confession, you're sorting out your soul, but that also goes into the exterior. You have to sort out your room, and you know, some people bite off more than they can chew, and they go, "Oh, I'm going to pray 20 decades a day," and there's nothing wrong with praying 20 decades a day. But if you think spiritual warfare is a walk in the park, you're sorely mistaken. St. John of the Cross says, in the twilight of life, God will not judge us on our earthly possessions and human successes. So why would you have a room full of earthly possessions that you haven't touched in 6 months? There is no faith and no courage and no sacrifice in doing what is expedient.
Yeah, look, there's a place to talk about Jung and his contributions to psychology, right? Kind of like how we talk about Freud and Freud's contributions to psychology. But like, much like Carl Jung, Freud wound up being wrong about a lot of shit.
Stop cutting corners in our spiritual life.
Doesn't make him not important, just means that he made some mistakes, made some faulty assumptions.
An orderly personal space is not just the one sacrifice of time, it's the continual initiative to not throw trash on your counter. It's a lot like mortal and venial sin. If I put one candy wrapper on my counter, that's not a big deal in and of itself, but pretty soon you see that becomes 10 bloody candy wrappers. And now you've got a problem on your hands. Humility is recognition of personal insufficiency and the willingness to learn. Every time I come out of the hermitage, I'm hearing from young men that my talks have made such an impact in their life. And they've started cleaning out the room, and they've started praying 20 decades a day.
Okay, let's see his life turned around.
Here you go. Debt paid in full.
Have you taken into account compound interest?
And adjusting for inflation. Every last penny is right there. Loan Shark, I want to thank you. Because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have learned a valuable lesson today. Well, anyway, I gotta go clean my desk. See you around. Oh, Loan Shark, and by the way, I'm gonna be paying off Rodney's debt with those 2 extra hours, so I'm gonna stay after work in his place, okay? Thanks.
Bye.
That's kind of weird, but whatever, all the same to me.
Holy cow, looking good! Not you! Charlie! Nice trim, looking sharp!
Thank you very much. Not looking too shabby yourself. Anyway, I gotta get going. Holy cow.
What is this? Whoever did this, I am going to make them pay. 4 more whiteout. Don't they know how expensive these things are? The costs just keep adding up. Huh. Cleaning off this graffiti.
Loan shark.
Yes?
Thank God I caught up with you. My name is Sherry, and I can appreciate how you got Church Militant.
Well, it is something that I am good at. Striking when the iron is hot.
Yes, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I like to have some side spending money of my own, but not nearly as successful as you.
No, you are not. Would you like a loan?
No. I was just wondering if you could teach me.
To be as successful as me? Ha, you're starting off way too late in life.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking to get some extra spending money.
That's good. I see your point. Okay. But you are going to have to pay me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. How much?
$25 per lesson.
Wow, that's a bit steep.
I could give you a loan.
No, that's okay. I'll pay you. Thank God I found you. When do we start?
We already have. That's your first lesson. Never do anything for anyone for free. If they want something, make them pay you. And if they don't have...
Is this parody? I mean, honestly, great question. We're like 2 or 3 seasons into this. And I mean, I think they're playing it straight. This is made by a hate group, so I don't think this is parody. I think they just genuinely mean all this shit.
The money, provide them a loan at a high interest rate. There you go, 2 lessons, $50.
Okay, I'll pay you. Let me just go get the money.
Sure thing.
Wait, really? Yeah, this is put together by the Church Militant, which is a group of Catholics so extreme that they are widely regarded by the larger Catholic community as not being Catholic. They're fake Catholics in the eyes of like more mainstream Catholicism. The Church Militant, for example, like rejects Vatican II. Like the Southern Poverty Law Center labels them as a hate group. Like they're basically if the Westboro Baptist Church was Catholic and had like a media arm.
Just bring it down to my office. Oh, and by the way, here is my card for when you need more advice.
Thanks.
You're welcome, Sherry. He's never gonna make it.
Sherry, can you show me how the new library form works?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. For $5.
Holy cow, I have to pay you now? No, not you. I was talking about being charged.
Well, you want my help, right?
Fine, but I better understand it when you're done.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Also, look, evil gay character Wen, holy cow, doesn't appear to be evil, but is dressed up as a leather daddy. And Michael Voorhees is in this a lot. Miley Yiannopoulos supposedly comes into this later. We'll see.
Isn't it my job to do the tech work here?
As I see it, your job here is to keep the servers and the systems of Church Militant up and running. So when you teach someone, you can charge them.
I never thought of it that way. Thank you, Lone Shark, and thank God you're here to help us out. I'll get you money now.
Busted Balzac, we are watching a comedy series produced by a hate group that is now defunct because Milo Yiannopoulos and the head of said group supposedly had a romantic affair. Anyway.
Oh, hi, Holly. I almost forgot today was Friday. Thank God you're here to remind me. I'm feeling a little down today. I had to ask someone to leave the presentation I was giving because they couldn't pay the tutoring fee. Yeah, I'm charging people to teach computer stuff because I want a little spare change, but this person has a small family and they don't have the money. Well, if I allowed him to stay...
Holy Mac, you better smack that pizza out of his hand by the end of this.
Then others would ask why they had to pay and he didn't have to pay.
There we go.
Thank God it wasn't one of your over-the-top food destruction antics. Ah, you're the janitor now, and even you don't want to clean up something that messy.
Mike Sherry, can you come see me, please?
I wonder what that's about.
Holy Mac has finally learned the pain he inflicted upon the last janitor lady. I see. Destroy the sin pizza, indeed. Yeah, no, the villain of this arc of Holy Mac appears to be usury.
Wow.
Oh, Sherry, please come in.
Which, you know, I have to say, for a hate group, I'm pleasantly surprised that they aren't doing anti-Semitic tropes, at least yet. Hopefully they continue to avoid them, but like, weirdly nuanced way of making the point that most people this far right would just have gone for.
Close the door. So I'm getting some reports that you're charging people to do your job?
No, I wouldn't do that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, there's a massive tone shift from the playful food slapping? Oh no. The dark side of Holy Mac.
It sounded like, totally crazy. I mean, so...
Thank God you asked me and this didn't land on Voris's desk. No, I don't charge people to do my job. I just charge them for, like, extras.
Well, Voris isn't in charge anymore, and Lone Shark would have been Wait, extras?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, training people.
That's part of your job.
No. My job is to maintain the servers, take care of the network, and service the computers and workstations like that. But, training is extra.
No, that's not a thing. That's not even close to a thing. Who told you that was a thing?
Lone Shark.
Lone Shark. Okay, look, as chief of staff, I can't have you going around and charging people for doing something that is part of your job.
Oh, to be honest, I really wasn't feeling very good about it.
You weren't feeling very... Look, if you want to make some more money, then, I know, go get another job and earn money honestly that way.
The American way.
Yeah, and if you want to feel good about yourself, well, why don't you go donate some spare things, that you don't need anymore, clothes, food to the poor, that sort of stuff. That'll make you feel better.
Thank you, Simon. Thank God we had this talk, because, that's a better way of doing this.
Yeah, it is.
Lone Shark is the CEO of the company now. I'm not sure what the other people's positions are. This is the first we're hearing about Chief of Staff.
are you doing? I could have provided that person a loan.
Loan Shark, I learned it's better to give than to...
I love that Loan Shark is just hanging out in grocery stores waiting to give loans to people who can't afford groceries. Oh no.
Take.
What? That's weird. I thought he wanted to make money.
You know, that's something else I never learned. How much are we actually supposed to put in the collection basket?
Well, with how the church is, I like to play collection roulette. Sometimes I don't know if it's a $1, $5, or $10 donation I'll give that day. But I feel good when I pull out a $5 bill, but when it's a 1, then I feel guilty and feel like I should do more for God.
Oh, so you could put in anything?
No, it's supposed to be like 10% of what you make, not collection roulette.
Is that gross or net?
No, that 10% rule is Old Testament. You give whatever you have.
Oh, here's Sherry. He thanks God all the time. He'd know the proper way on tithing.
I don't tithe.
Wait, you don't tithe? Why not?
Because we work here. We're already giving back to God. As long as I remember to thank God every day, I'm already giving back to God.
Oh.
Wait, guys, that's not how it works.
Of course it is.
No, you're making money here. You're being paid to work here. But we owe God the fruits of our labor.
Well, yeah, the fruits of our work is saving souls.
Yeah, but we're getting paid to do that while we work here. We're supposed to be tithing to God from the fruits of our labor.
Oh!
I mean, playing collection roulette, it's like you're giving out of obligation, not because you want to. It's kind of like what Cain did. I mean, Cain gave because he had to give, but Abel gave out of the fruits of his labor, out of his love for God. Cain didn't do that.
I kind of don't want to give to the collection basket because it's just going to go to the bishops.
Yeah, but there are ways to get around that. You can earmark your funds for a specific project or need at the parish. You have masses said for souls of your family or friends, or you can give like to the Carmelites.
How much do we put in then? Is it 10% of it, of what we make? Or just a few bucks?
Well, 1 Corinthians gives you an idea. It says on the first day of the week, on the Sunday, you give from what you have, whatever you're able to give. That's a paraphrase, but that's kind of the gist of it.
So I actually have to give?
Well, yeah. I mean, your actions speak louder than your words.
I never thought of that. Thank you, Christine.
What is going on in here? You should all be getting back to work immediately.
Loan Shark, it's after 5.
What? Well, then you should all be paying $10 for occupying this space. What does this look like, a homeless shelter?
You know what, Loan Shark? Fine. I'll pay the fee for myself and for everybody else too. But I think you should be asking yourself, what profits a man if he gains the whole world but loses his own soul?
Keep your money.
Awesome! Now I can donate this money to the Carmelites. Thank you, Loan Shark. Hey everybody, let's go take this money down to the Carmelites and donate it.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Always wanted to.
Oh shit, are they gonna save Loan Shark's soul? I didn't see that coming. Is he gonna have a literal come to Jesus moment? Bunny Toes, thank you for subscribing. Let's go.
Come on, guys, I need some healing here. Bogey's on her 6. More dots, more dots. Come on, guys, I need healing.
Playing Overwatch. I've been there.
Come on, guys, where are you? Oh, come on, Leroy, don't just run in there and get us all eliminated.
God damn it, Leroy. Girl, we all been there.
GG, guys, that was a lot of fun. Yeah,
We all
I really
been
want to save
there.
up for that armor set. It'd be really good for my spec. Alright, guys, yeah. Well, I gotta go to bed. I got work in the morning, and I already know I'm gonna be super tired. Alright, night, guys.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, the maker of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the power of the Holy Spirit, born of the Virgin Mary, crucified under Pontius Pilate, suffered death, and was buried. He descended into hell. On the third day he rose again. He ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of God, the Father Almighty. From thence he shall come to judge the living and the dead.
I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins.
Oh shit, is she gonna wake up in the video game?
Whoa, am I daydreaming?
She woke up in the video game!
I'm gonna go on an adventure! Aw, a Goomba! Die, Goomba!
Oh my god.
Ooh, coins! Money, money, money.
What the hell?
Ah, the armor set! I want this so bad! Aw, man, I'll never save up this much.
Would you like a loan?
Loan shark?
Oh my god, dog.
Want that armor set? You would be the envy of all your gaming friends.
Why are you throwing sharks with lasers at me?
To show you how much you need to raise your defensive skill.
I can beat you without it, loan shark. Ouch, my HP!
No, you can't. But you could at an interest rate of 23%.
That's a lot of interest.
But think.
Girl, you need to be spamming that attack button.
You could farm gold with that armor set. You could pay off the loan by Easter.
Huh. I didn't think about that.
Girl, you had to be throwing those ninja stars right and left. Okay, but what is Loan Shark's actual motive?
Oh, I'm working. Oh, hi, Holy. Yeah, I stayed up all night playing video games till like 3 in the morning. Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, here you go.
Why would Nintendo sue them, guys? Nintendo doesn't have a copyright on any pixel graphic.
Wait, how'd you know I fell asleep during chapel?
He can see your dreams.
Right, I should go get some caffeine.
Holy Mac can see what you dream. He's always watching. In this world and the dream world.
Hi. No offense, but it looks like you kind of need that.
None taken. I stayed up all night playing video games.
Oh, really? What kind of games do you play?
Mostly online RPG.
Oh, I used to play those type of video games all the time. Gotta be careful though. They can become pretty addictive.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to pray and all you can do is daydream about them.
Yeah, especially when you wander into the wrong side of Final Fantasy XIV. You think everyone's just doing a nice little in-character role play, and then it gets a lot spicier than you ever intended. And suddenly you're surrounded by 7 different cat girls and cat men, all dressed in the sluttiest outfits you've ever seen. And they're just grinding on each other's avatars and making you think things you've never thought before. You fall asleep in church. Yeah, I love online RPGs.
Oh, you work at St. Mike's up the road there?
Yeah.
Very cool. You know, you remind me of myself a few years ago. I was internet famous for being really good at online RPGs. Like you, I'd stay up late gaming, but it took over my life. Although I was pretty popular with the gaming community, I was finding myself not being very popular with God.
Mr. Fluffy Wolf, get off of Balmung? No, but I know what you're talking about.
So, I knew what I had to do.
Wait, are you Drago653?
Yeah, but you can call me John.
Wow, that's so cool. I just bumped into you. Thanks, but I think I know what I gotta do. It's just that...
Well, hold on now. There's nothing wrong with having a good time with your friends. But
now, hold on. There's nothing wrong having a good time with your friends. You just have to know when to separate the RP from the ERP. You know what I'm saying?
A friend is not a friend if they don't accept that you have other priorities.
Okay, God. I'm sorry I don't give you enough time. It's just that my gaming friends rely on me to...
Girl, you're not okay.
Sorry, it's just...
Go to the
My
hospital.
gaming friends look forward to playing with me online, and...
Girl, go to
what?
the hospital. Like...
Loan Shark?
Girl, these are called hallucinations.
What do you want, Loan Shark?
How about that loan?
I don't know. This game takes a lot of my time, so I have less time to give to God.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to equip this new armor.
Whoa. That armor looks so cool.
What the fuck?
Holy mackerel!
I'm trying to...
I was joking earlier about him being able to see into her dreams, but he can fucking incept into her dreams.
Conduct business here. Don't you have a bathroom to clean?
Holy, I want to give time to God, but I also want to have time to play games with my friends. Oh, it's Link! Hey, Link, that's a pretty cool shield.
It's a Bible.
So, which is it going to be? You want to have the best armor set in the game? Or do you...
Oh man, this is so much weirder than I ever thought it would be, and I thought it was gonna be pretty weird.
Want to be a noob?
I don't have time for both. So there's only one clear choice.
Video
I know
games.
it's halfway through Lent already, but I'm giving up video games for Lent.
That right there is what got Sarah into heaven. I'm waiting for these two to have a beam clash.
In the middle of my business deal. I could have made a fortune. I ought to fire.
Wait, I'm sorry. Lone Shark was also incepting Sarah? What the fuck, man? This is so weird. When did they go Super Saiyan and fight?
All right. Maybe I shouldn't have turned into an 8-bit video game and invaded her daydream.
Wait, were you two?
What? Turn into an 8-bit video game and invade your daydream? You're all crazy?
We would never do that. We were busy making out.
That sounds...
Kissing homosexually.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, well, thanks. I need to give up video games anyway for Lent, so thank you guys. I feel much better now.
No problem, kid. Now you two get back to work immediately. I don't see a water cooler around here.
For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and on the whole world. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and on the whole world. For the sake of...
Oh, you started without me?
No, I'm just finishing up the Divine Mercy Chaplet. But we can pray the rosary in a minute. But first, I gotta tell you something crazy that happened.
Sounds bananas. Can you give me a scoop?
Holy cow, let me tell you about my day.
What? Okay, so Sarah's boyfriend is a 1910s newsie? What the hell? And they live in a thruple situationship with Holy Cow? The leather daddy who sits in the corner? So Holy Cow tucks him.
No, not you! I'm trying to have a moment with my brother!
Oh no. This instantly got a lot weirder. This instantly got so much weirder. I'm fucking dead inside. No. This is like Children of Hurin all over again. Break Take out the Folgers. Weird Christian furry hour.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jackson. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Jackson. Jackson, no! Jackson, it's Friday. I know the formula, Jackson. It's nighttime. He's gonna find you. Don't do this, Jackson.
Hey, Jack. Jack, you can't eat that. It's Friday. Says who? Canon law of the Catholic Church. That's who. Whatever.
Whatever. I'm going to hell. No, Jackson! Oh, God. He's coming. Run, Jackson, run. It's too late, but maybe you can buy yourself some time.
I think the Holy Mackerel's after me. Did you eat the burger? I think I saw the Holy Mackerel. Did you eat the burger? Did you?
Vomit it, Jackson. It's the only hope you have.
There's only one course of action we have now.
Throw it up. We gotta Home Alone this bitch. Okay, so we're... No, it's not even Home Alone. They're not setting up traps. They just grabbed fucking helmets and baseball bats. Their plan is just to fucking murder Holy Mac. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Just beat him to death. They're both wearing full goddamn body armor. They're just gonna beat him like a piñata.
You guys are supposed to be in bed. What are you guys doing awake? You should be in bed. Get out of that hockey gear.
Beat him to death too.
The Holy Mackerel's after us.
You're too old to believe in the Holy Mackerel. You get to bed now.
But if we go to sleep, the Holy Mackerel will get us. But Grandpa told us we have to go to bed. So what are we gonna do? Why don't you go and check outside?
He knows the sun's already back.
Boys, relax. It's just me, Grandpa. Boys, you're both old enough now, and Jackie, you just turned 7. You guys know you're not supposed to eat meat on Fridays. You're at that age you have to take some responsibility, so the Holy Mackerel probably just wants you to go to bed right now.
You're old enough to take some responsibility now, kids. That's why I scared you until you pissed yourselves. That's what responsibility feels like.
Okay, Grandpa.
All right, boys, good night.
So is this guy the real Holy Mac? Oh shit. No, he's not.
Close enough.
So I guess in this world, Holy Mac is a recognizable enough figure that he's essentially like the Santa Claus of Lent. For those of you who are just joining us, during Lent, Catholics can't eat meat, but they can eat fish. Holy Mackerel is a character that smacks meat out of the hands of sinners and gives them fish instead.
Cool story, Holy. But
Fish
this brings
Krampus,
up
yeah.
a lot of questions.
Yeah.
All right, so this grandpa character tells his grandkids stories about you, the Holy Mackerel, telling them to not eat meat on Fridays. So you have a storybook about a grandpa telling his grandkids about you?
Oh man, okay, we're getting meta with this. I'm liking it. So layered, like an onion or an ogre.
So, where's the origin of these stories? Did Grandpa tell your story first, or was it the other way around?
This is all getting really meta.
And another thing, this grandpa character actually has a mask of your face. But it's not you, 'cause you're you. Right?
Yeah, because people keep asking me, who's the Holy Mackerel? It's such a strange question. Obviously, Holy Mackerel is the Holy Mackerel. Some people even think that Michael Voris is the Holy Mackerel.
Holy cow. Thanks for the story. Not you.
I don't know what to say, holy cow. Except
I just cannot escape the feeling that this is absolutely someone's fetish that worked on it. You know? I can't escape it.
I have been searching high and deep for your file through the company documents, and I don't see you anywhere. You don't even work here. You don't draw a check, but you keep showing up randomly for some reason. So I am going to have to ask you to leave the premises for good. And if you show your snout again anywhere on the campus, I will be forced to call the local farmers to escort you out of here.
This time, Loan Shark's gone way too far.
Is that a loan shark?
There's gotta be something we can do. Monica, what are you doing?
I'm doing something about it.
Typical liberal activist, am I right? Defacing private property.
All right, guys. I've called you all into this meeting to discuss Loan Shark. He's become a serious problem to us here. First, he takes over the company. Second, He demotes Holy Mackerel to be the janitor. Third, he's nickel and diming all of us here with high fees and interest rates for all sorts of things.
Yeah, he's committing a sin against God.
The last thing, he forbade Holy Cow from being on the property here.
Without Holy Cow, I'm worried that I'm gonna forget to eat meat on the first Friday of Easter.
We all are. This is why we need to figure out what we're gonna do about Loan Shark.
This is why we all need to band together in some kind of, I don't know, common cause with one another. Form a working group of everyone who is here to band together to maximize our negotiating power so we can push back on this unfair and exploitative system that we don't want any part in and is actively making our lives worse. All right? If we need to figure out some way to organize amongst ourselves to find a path forward. Now, I don't know what this might be called, but I think maybe it could work.
There's only 1 week left to Lent, so we need to have a plan to figure out how to deal with this. Any ideas?
Well, I heard sharks run away when you smack them on the nose. So maybe we could sneak up to Lone Shark.
Why do people take so long?
With a blunt object.
And then we beat him to death.
And say, "Hey, Lone Shark!" Then smack him on the nose. He'll run off, crying like a baby, and never come back.
Wait, you heard that when you smack a shark on the nose, they run away?
Yeah?
I didn't know sharks could run.
This one can. Why are you guys being pedantic? He got feet though.
Regardless of whether sharks can run or not, and they can't, we can't just go around assaulting Lone Shark. We're Catholics, and we can only use violence in self-defense. Besides, hitting sharks on the nose, that whole thing is a total myth. Hitting Lone Shark on the nose would just make him angry. And he'd probably just come after you.
Come back here, Monica! I'm angry!
Any other ideas?
I just might have an idea to get rid of Loan Shark for good.
Necosaurus, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, folks. Come on in. Make yourselves at home. We're watching Holy Mac, a comedy sketch series created by a hate group.
I could create a fake website for a fake real estate company. Then we could approach Loan Shark, disguised as representatives of that company.
Hope you had a good stream,
We convinced
Necosaurus.
Loan Shark to invest a lot of money into that fake business. Then the fake company would go into bankruptcy. Loan Shark would lose everything and have to sell the company back to us for cheap, just to stay afloat.
Whoa. We can't just going around lying and cheating people, okay? Even if it's Loan Shark. Again, Catholics don't act like that.
But what other way is there?
There's gotta be another way. Plus, that plan is really complicated, and you need like 11 people to pull off a heist like that. Believe me. Any other ideas?
Maybe we could get him to trust us. We take him out to the movies. Order
and then we get him drunk.
Sushi out. Befriend him. Tell him how great and awesome he is. Have a good old fun time.
Yeah, serious. This got put together by the Church Militant, which the Southern Poverty Law Center recognizes as a hate group.
Meanwhile, one of us goes into his office and gets on his computer and logs into his social media accounts. We post unpopular thoughts in his name, making him public enemy number one. He'll be forced out of business by the outrage SJW culture, demanding he resign.
That's a great idea!
Yeah, we should do that. Way to go!
Charlie, what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent idea were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Okay.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. We will not use your stupid idea, and may God have mercy on your soul.
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if that makes you feel any better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I have bad ideas. I also listen to ideas. I could be
Are we now we're doing planes, trains, and automobiles?
a cold-hearted cynic like you, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings.
Jesus.
You can think what you want about me. I'm not changing. I like me. My friends like me. My viewers like me. Because I'm the real article.
Okay, also, this is just reminding me that Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is just fucking great. And John Candy is wonderful in it. And you should all watch Steve Martin tear up about John Candy.
John Candy was very sensitive and very complex, and we really loved each other. We're at a train station, and he gives an entire explanation of his life. And I was opposite him. I was like weeping as he was performing it. And it was all cut.
I don't have a home. Marie's been dead for 8 years.
There was a line I loved. It says, I sort of attach myself to people from time to time, like with you, especially around the holidays. I can take it in March, July, October, but it gets hard. And then he said, this time I couldn't let go. John Candy was...
Like, it is hard to watch someone mangle one of the all-time greatest like monologues in film, you know? I just saw a tweet from the Quartering comparing himself to John Candy. Don't put that evil on my heart. Jesus.
What you see is what you get.
Dude, I love that movie.
I know, right? Thanks for the setup.
If we're done with the movie references, can we get back to the topic at hand here?
Yeah, I just don't know what to do.
Maybe we could use my idea just, without the hacking into his social media part.
You're saying befriend him?
Yeah, show him we are Christian by our love.
By our love?
Show him we are Christian by our love.
Charlie, that's actually worse than your first idea.
You're no fun.
How could such evil people like such good shows and movies? Because bad people also like good movies. Bad people also like good shows. There are tons of conservatives who love Star Trek, even though Star Trek has openly opposed everything conservatives stand for since the beginning of its run. the way that they get around this, the cheat code for them is that they just make themselves media illiterate on purpose so that they can like watch it while still maintaining the idea that they're the good guys.
Well, I gave up fun for Lent.
I thought you gave up everything for Lent.
Everything includes fun.
Well, I have no good ideas.
Me neither.
I got nothing.
Yeah. Maybe you're right, Charlie. Maybe I should just get a gift card to some fish restaurant and then take him out, talk to him, man to shark, and talk about the issues.
Well, good luck with that.
Hope it works.
We'll be praying for you.
Yeah, William Shatner needed to come back to... Yeah, fucking Stephen Miller was on, like, Twitter saying that William Shatner needed to come back to Star Trek in order to, like, stop the woke stuff. I just want to remind everyone, William Shatner literally did the first interracial kiss on television on Star Trek. It was a major milestone for civil rights, actually. The very civil rights that Stephen Miller opposes.
Hey, Lone Shark, I wanted to talk to you about something important. I thought we could do it over a nice fish dinner.
Absolutely not! You are absolutely ridiculous for thinking that I would ever want to go out to eat with a bottom feeder like you. I don't even like that place. They serve pufferfish. How pathetic and ridiculous. You are fired.
That's right, Lone Shark only eats with fellow tops.
Just a minute. Hello? What? Why do people knock on my door and run?
Is he wearing minstrel gloves? No, people, it's just white gloves.
It's so frustrating. What is this? More graffiti? Oh, I'm gonna have to get more whiteout.
Hey, Holy, I need some advice. Ever since Lone Shark kicked out Holy Cow, I've been trying to rack my brains and think of a way to deal with it.
It really is bizarre that it started off as like small one-note sketches about a man in a fish costume knocking meat out of people's hands, and now it's become like a workplace drama. Like, it's baffling, man.
The other thing is, he's charging high fees and interest rates on people, and they just keep getting worse and worse. And if something doesn't happen, I fear things are just gonna get worse. No. We can't go full Chief Brody on him. I already went through all this with the others, and there just doesn't seem to be any ideas that'll seem to work. Prayer? That's the go-to suggestion by people who don't actually want to do any work.
Maybe God will smite Lone Shark.
Solutions. No. Okay, all right. I'll try praying. I probably should have done it that way anyways. Just
Yeah, like maybe God will smite my enemy for me.
Just like you said.
Never know.
Lord, I don't see any human resolution to this, so I give it all to you. Jesus, I trust in you.
I am so stressed out right now. I can't stand every 2 weeks signing payroll checks. Maybe. I just gotta get through this. I don't know if I can do it right now. What? This person makes so much money. It's almost minimum wage. I can't stand this. I don't know. I have an idea. Maybe I could take a break and give out some loans. That is what I enjoy. Here we go.
Hey guys, this is the wrong script in the prompter.
That is because I loaned you a new script. Don't worry. It will be interest-free as long as you read it.
This wasn't part of the deal.
I said read it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Vortex, where diversity and inclusion are dialogued and welcomed.
Go on.
I'm Michael Voris. Our name, Church Militant, implies a toughness and a rigidness.
That's it.
So we are changing our name from Church Militant to Church of... No.
Huh?
No. Absolutely under no circumstances are we doing this. No way.
Why not?
No, because this wasn't part of the original deal. We expose lies and falsehoods here. We don't compromise with evil.
I thought you'd like it. Oh, man. Oh, what a waste of time. I even had a new sting and everything made for the ending.
God.
Hello, I'm Christine Niles. Today's Friday, April...
Christine, I have some stories I could loan you for the headlines about a school of fish.
Stop it, Loan Shark.
What?
We've got our stories. We're covered. I'm on a deadline here, please. We've got it.
But...
No.
Gabriel, I see you're editing mic'd up there. Maybe I could loan you some ideas for your ed.
No. I'm on a deadline. I gotta get this done. I can't afford to make any more graphics right now.
Okay. Well,
sorry.
As you were. Peter, the Vortex producer. Maybe I could loan you some producing ideas.
Look, man, I just don't have time right now, okay?
No biggie. The marketing team, how nice to see you all. You know, I have some ideas about branding colors. I was thinking of sea blue and maybe cyan.
No, we're all good. We have our branding set.
Oh. Okay, yeah, well, you guys do good work. Continue what you're doing. All right, bye. See you later. Okay. Have a nice day. The door is stuck. Don't understand. Why don't they want a loan from me? I'm alone. Shark.
Okay. Okay, that wordplay was really good. I enjoyed that. That was good writing. That landed.
Nobody cares about me. Can't they see? They need me. It costs a fee, yet they plead me when they need a lone shark. Is there anyone in this vast ocean blue to loan me a minute, or maybe two on the phone?
Oh,
I am alone.
Marple Noon, this has to end with Lone Shark's soul being saved.
Shark.
Like, if it's not, like, holy shit.
My fins are strong, my teeth sharp. So what is this pain I feel in my heart?
Okay, unironically, I feel like someone could actually sing this song and make it like not sound like ass.
I'm just alone. Alone, shark.
I'm just alone.
I'm king of the sea. I prey on the poor. I can smell a drop of fear for a mile, maybe more. But this time, the drop of fear is my own. I am alone. Shark.
I'm just alone. A lone shark. I'm just alone. A lone shark.
Lord, you've graced me with many gifts. But now it seems as if those gifts are also my curse. Is this what it's like to pay interest? Holy? Have you been here this whole time?
Well, Hypervisor, because it's not
plight.
Hypervisor, usury is only the act of charging interest, not the act of being charged interest. If you are being charged interest, you are the victim of usury. So that's the distinction that is made there.
I'm usually not the vulnerable one, considering I am a shark after all. And nobody wants to befriend a shark. Really?
Old man fishy eye, let's go.
Friends, even after I demoted you to janitor? So you're telling me that last year Michael Vorse fired you, and you offered up all of your sufferings from that for him and the apostolate, and now that I have demoted you to janitor, you're offering up all of that for me and the others?
Just said, oh my god, this is like a full 15-minute thing. How many more episodes do we have? We're 36 episodes in. We are only like halfway through this. Are you kidding? Just like a little over halfway? Damn, dude. Okay, we might have to like cut it short tonight because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. But we'll finish up this one. Let's get through episode 40. And then we'll take a break. There's so much more of this than I thought there would be.
Holy cow, you're the best friend a shark could have. Holy cow! Didn't I tell you to never return to the premises? Holy cow!
We need someone to watch.
I'm glad you returned. There is something I need to do I should have done a while ago. And I'm gonna need the two of you to help me out. Attention, everyone. Attention. Stop what you are doing and go to the Church Militant homepage immediately. Ready on prompter? Ready on camera? Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Whirlpool, where sunshine and bubbles distract from the lurking dangers beneath. I am Lone Shark. When I was a young pup, believe it or not, I was an actor. The work was okay, but I always wanted to fulfill my dreams of being a lender. So I left LA and went to Detroit. I felt like the king of the sea collecting debt from my borrowers. However, I never realized that there was something missing in my career as a lender. I thought I had it all until today. This is Holy Mackerel. He is the janitor here and my friend. Before today, I didn't even know I had a friend. I don't really know what it's like to have a friend. I've never had one. Turns out, charging interest doesn't make people happy to see you. If you're
Yeah, Mr. Malachite, shark pups are shark babies.
busy trying to make a profit off of everything you give away, well then, it isn't really giving, now is it? I have taken too much, and for that I am sorry. It is about time I give something back. As CEO of Church Militant, I am promoting Holy Mackerel, my friend, to Lenten Friday No Meat Enforcer. Also, Holy Cow is henceforth permitted on the premises. And my final act as CEO of Church Militant, I, Lone Shark, am resigning my position and giving the company back to the fine members of this apostolate.
Yes! Yes! He's resigning! This is awesome! Yeah!
Man, there's a better world where we get to play this clip in the near future.
See what you did there, Lord.
And as my final act as CEO of Church Militant, I want to wish everyone a good Friday.
We did it! Iclonus, I bet you're calling it right here. Holy mackerel is going to be revealed to be Jesus at some point. I think that's an on point prognostication here.
Audio
Yeah, these are all the guys, by the way, promising to like purge us from society. Did they use like the free version of this song that has like the creator stamp on it? Yeah, I'm hearing the audio watermark. They didn't pay for the rights for the music. They're so real for that, you know? Not gonna lie, that one I'll let slide. It's charmingly low. It's charmingly like an easy mistake to miss, I guess.
You boys ready for another good story?
Holy mackerel! Holy mackerel!
Great, because I've got a really good story for you this year.
What could beat last year? Lone Shark was so cool. Nah, the best was back in the day when Holy Mackerel just smacked burgers out of people's hands. You think that a short gag is better than a character-driven story? Name an SNL skit made into a movie that was good. Coneheads? You think Coneheads was good?
Boys, no fighting. This is story time.
But he thinks Coneheads was good. It is!
Be quiet so I can read you the story, okay? This story is about Holy Mackerel and his new beginnings. Over the last year, they've hired a lot of new staff members at the studio. And you know what you get when you cross Lenten Fridays and new employees.
Holy Mackerel's gonna stop some newbies from eating meat.
Danny. Is this Mass Effect music? Real quick. How does it somehow look worse? This episode of Holy Mackerel contains a sequence with flashing lights. Exercise caution if you have a sensitivity to flashing lights or a photosensitive epilepsy. Do you think they had to put that on screen because someone actually was triggered? Oh no, someone actually like had an epileptic seizure?
I'll see you later. No, I didn't need it. Yep.
That looks truly disgusting. Just as an FYI.
Hey, Holy Mackerel. I am going to. I know it's Friday, and I know we're not supposed to be eating meat on Fridays, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this away here, and actually just eat the potato salad for lunch. And actually, yes, I'm gonna take this and put it in the refrigerator for tomorrow.
Oh, in Nashville.
I'm really hungry.
Locked for shared use by me.
Don't do it. Your soul is on the line, man. Don't do it. No!
Holy Mackerel. Hey, how's it going? I'm going to go ahead and put my name on the pasta here. I was just thinking about it because I'm really excited for tomorrow where I'm going to eat it because it's Saturday. I know today is Friday, no meat on Fridays, and so I'm going to put my name on it right here. There we go. Put my name on it there. Excellent. I'm really excited for this pasta. There it is. And here we go. Back in the fridge with my name on it. And I'm going back to my desk now to continue to work.
No, don't do it. He gonna come get you. That pasta was not that good.
What do we have here? Meat on a Friday. There you go. Threat's been neutralized. Situation's under control.
Okay, this is a lot of flashing lights.
All clear. Enjoy your meal.
This... Not gonna lie, I do think this idea is funny.
Ew.
Okay, we have 2 more, and then we'll be breaking for the night.
Now.
I'm sorry, did you just microwave that thing in the cellophane wrap? Do you just like the plastic taste? Ew. Ew, it's so gross.
Steak?
Sophie Bliss, thank you for the $50. Thank you for the $50 Canadian. Very much appreciated. Thank you so goddamn much.
It's not too smart.
Well, what are you talking about? It's wicked smart. Philly cheesesteak, wicked smart.
Like, okay, also, real talk, why does this look so much shittier than it did the previous season?
What? No.
We haven't seen him use the laser eyes in so long! Real
smart, Dan. Real smart.
Oh, I got an idea. I'm so wicked smart. You'll never find me in here.
Oh, he'll find you. He'll find you wherever you run. Nice.
What's a cult to do?
What's a cult to do? But prey upon you when you're feeling blue. What's a cult to do? A deific figure for me and you.
Nope.
Sake Tanuki, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs.
Give me directions to New Hampshire.
Getting directions to New Hampshire.
I came over for lunch.
All the way from Detroit?
Yeah. All the way to New Hampshire.
Must have been driving fast in your car.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh. can't forget my khakis.
Bro, as long as you don't microwave it in the plastic again. Okay, new power added. He literally gets visions. No, this is his like food sense. This is his meat sense. His meat sense is tingling. Okay, like so he genuine. I was making a joke way at the beginning of this when I was talking about how he had like Spider-Man senses, but for meat. He genuinely has this. Oh, okay, he can also teleport. Okay, fucking Goku.
Oh, come on!
I'm the spot of the wall. So you're gonna let me eat this? You know what that means? I'm the smartest. I'm the smartest.
No, he can't eat it. Oh no. It's like that episode of The Twilight Zone. Guy has all the time in the world to read, but his glasses get broken.
Everybody, excuse me, I have an announcement to make as producer of the download. We had to make some last-second changes here to today's show.
Did he just go to the moon, through the firmament, in the shuttle?
He did. He did. He penetrated the firmament. Penetrated it deeply.
Because our usual hosts,
thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs,
have to be practicing some social distancing.
No. The moon is real. It's just also flat. Jesus, what is up with people's hair?
So we have to have some different people as our hosts today.
Okay, new Holy Mac show.
Well, hello.
Wait, why did he put people in air quotes? Do they not qualify as people? Are these human animal hybrids? Are they second class citizens in this world?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the download, where lies and you know the thing. Anyway, I'm Lone Shark, and this is Holy Mackerel. And also joining me is Holy Cow. So today's headlines, I don't really know what they are. Holy Mackerel will do them.
That's exactly what I know what you're doing.
Sea monkeys are not real monkeys. That's true. They're not. We are getting way too many characters. This cast is too big.
That is very interesting. Holy cow, what are your thoughts? Okay then. Anyway, we'll be back after this revenue-generating ad. See you in 10 seconds.
Can't stop eating meat on Friday? Email nomeatfridays@churchmilitant.com for tips and tricks.
Yeah, the service is great. I mean, I got a message saying stop being a heathen and obey the commands of the church.
It's Friday, no meat!
I haven't eaten meat since.
It's Morgan. She's back.
It's Friday.
Wonderful! Now it's time for viewer comments from our Holy Mackerel videos this Lent. Curtis House says, I've been waiting for this. No meat or you'll be sleeping with the fishes, see? I couldn't agree more. You will be sleeping with the fishes.
Sexually.
Anna Edders says, I almost forgot this morning. So there I was at 12:30 a.m. making tomato soup and grilled cheese instead. When will I learn to eat supper at supper time? These are a great way to remind the faithful. What an astute observation. Paul O'Connor says about last week's video, you guys outdid yourselves on this one. I just hope Dan didn't suffocate in his spacesuit. Oh no, I think Dan is still on the moon. Ugh, I hope he has enough oxygen. Oh well, someone will probably get him sooner or later, eh? Well, that's the end of the show. So please remember what Lent is all about. It is about sacrifice. It is about giving up legitimate pleasures for the love of Christ. I was once a selfish shark, interested in advancing my own wealth, and these two here helped me understand my errors. So thank you, Holy Mackerel.
No, it's all about not eating meat on Fridays. None of it is about the other stuff you're supposed to do.
And thank you, Holy Cow. And thank you, all the Church Militant supporters. You know, Church Militant does these light-hearted videos on top of their hard-hitting journalism so that you might have a tiny shrimp-sized sprinkle of joy in the midst of your Lenten observance. And no meat on Fridays.
This is probably their weakest episode yet. Just to be completely honest with you guys, right?
Does that apply to eating *** on Fridays?
You know, I don't think so. Unless you are literally eating ass.
Horrible. What are you thinking?
Wow. Yeah, this really is embarrassing.
You're right. This is embarrassing. As a matter of fact, this is so bad, we are never doing download again on that set. Not at all. By Monday morning, I want a whole new download set completely built, in place, and ready to shoot. This is horrible.
All right, we'll get it done.
Okay, so did the name of the show change to download? Okay, so the next season does appear to be them trying to figure out what their new dynamic and story is. But I'm here for it. Folks, we're going to continue this tomorrow. Obviously there's going to be some big news that we have to talk about that we will have to, dive into before we get to more of this, but you guys have surpassed the dono goals, and we will continue doing this. Yeah, this has been part 1 of Holy Mackerel, our little watch-along journey. And I never could have predicted this is where things were going to go. This is literally like an infomercial for the Church Militant serious broadcasts. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a recruitment tool. And it's meant to make them look not as, monstrous. But like, once they're actually a goddamn hate group, it's kind of hard to unknow that. To just treat them with kid gloves. But honestly, it is a nice break from the usual trudging through lies that we do here on the channel.
Riverboat Jack is coming to town. All the viewers gather round. Twitch and YouTube is where she streams. All that content is bursting the seams. Politics, gaming, plenty more. Her sense of fashion you'll adore. So grab your stuff and hop aboard. We're going straight to Jack's Discord.